Hi, welcome. Today I would like to discuss how you can use async and await in JavaScript when you're calling an API that returns a promise. So let's get started. So I have a sample React app that I'm using, and as you can see, I'm calling an API, JSON placeholder API here, and it's returning a promise. And then when the promise gets resolved, I do certain things, and if there's an error, I do something else. So let's take a quick look at how this is working currently. And right now I'm going to essentially check this out. So you can see here it's coming in the response, and you can see the response data is coming in from the API. And this is the API for the JSON placeholder. So this is all very well and good. And let's say I wanted to change this to using async and await. So what I can do is I can make this function async, and to do that, you can just have add this word async. Once you have the async word, what you can do normally is to add the try catch JavaScript block, and that's what I'm going to do. And within the try, I'm going to essentially call my API, which returns a promise here. So let's just do that. And let's say what I want to do is whatever response it is returning, I want to get that response. So typically what you want to do is you want to await, because it's an async function running in a background. You want to do an await on that. So once you do that, you'll get the actual response. And once you have the response, it's pretty straightforward. What you can do is what I was doing earlier before. And then I say post is equal to response dot this, and then I'm setting the state. For the error, I can just actually call the error method again. That's the way I was doing it. So now the advantage with this is I don't really have to write this kind of a syntax, then catch and all that for promises. It looks very synchronous now because all I'm doing is saying I await a method, I get these results, and that's pretty much it. And you can mark that method as async. So if I do all of that, let's see if it is still working. I'm going to go back here. Let me just remount this app and see what happens here. Okay, you can see it has already been converted into an await. And here I'm getting some data, again, response.data, and it's working pretty much good. And if I go to the particular post, I can see the display here being shown. So thank you for watching this short screencast, and I'm going to add this on my website under JavaScript async await. And you have a great day.